Coming up on Lexington Now, Ballet Under the Stars will tell you more about the renovation happening at the historic downtown Courthouse and the new Senior Center. This and more up next on this week's edition of Lexington Now. Roberts, and welcome to another edition of Lexington Now, where as always we're bringing you the latest news from your urban county government. Well, an annual favorite is just around the corner. I'm talking about Ballet Under the Stars at Woodland Park. Amber Llewellyn with Parks and Recreation fills us in on all of the details that you'll see this season.
One of Central Kentucky's most anticipated summer events is celebrating its 27th anniversary. Ballet Under the Stars at Woodland Park.
It is a 4-night professional ballet production featuring the dancers from the Kentucky Ballet Theater here in Lexington. Each of the 4 nights, it's the same show.
As Amber Llewellyn of Parks explains, Ballet Under the Stars is programmed to be fun for the whole family, not just a connoisseur of fine art.
We also have a children's ballet pre-show that starts every night at 8 o'clock, and it's really great for the little ones. This year it is Tinkerbell and the Pirate. That is all area youth ages 6 to 18 who are dancers in the Lexington community, and they all audition and come together. We have over 100 young people who are participating this year. So that's a wonderful way to bring your kids out, introduce them to ballet, or if they already love ballet, they can sort of flit around and not be confined to a seat, but in the park.
Ballet Under the Stars is a great place to bring a blanket and a picnic basket or purchase something from the on-site vendors.
There is no reserved seating. We do have a blanket area and a chair area, so there's really not a bad seat in the house. And whether you know anything about ballet or that's your thing or not, it's a wonderful way to come and spend a summer evening and sit on a blanket with a group of friends and experience something new or something that you already love.
Ballet Under the Stars runs from August 4th through 7th, and admission is $5 with children 3 and under free. And for the second year in a row, fans of opera music can enjoy an outdoor show the following weekend.
Opera Under the Stars, and it does not take place in Woodland Park. It's at Noondance Amphitheater out in Beaumont Center. And following the same format, we have professional singers performing a variety of opera songs. This year it's everything from musical pieces to Mozart. So it's a very diverse program of music that will be offered. That is on Saturday, August the 13th, and we have a rain date of Sunday, August the 14th, if it should get rained out. And we have a pre-show of the Ballet String Quartet. It starts at 8 p.m. and then the main show starts at 9 p.m.
Whether you are a fan of dance or opera, there is something for everyone this summer under the stars.
For more information about Ballet Under the Stars, you can log on to the city's website. It's lexingtonky.gov. Well, we're going to show you a story that we ran last week, and we want to rerun it. We had some technical difficulties, so you weren't able to hear this sound. But here's the story. We told you about the renovation at the historic downtown Courthouse. Well, this is going to be an amazing new space, and we caught up with the project managers who gave us some of the details and gave us an update on the progress of the renovation.
It doesn't close at 5 o'clock. There's events there afterwards. You can get dinner there, get a drink there, go to an event there. So it's truly a place that is open all the time. And so people can come and just really enjoy it. That was a vision the mayor had, and fortunately our project team and our development agents are on that path to make that a reality.
Jennifer Wernma is talking about the historic downtown Courthouse, which is under construction. And when finished in spring 2018, it will be a world-class mixed-use and event space.
And they will hold anything from weddings to baby showers to corporate events, corporate luncheons, and so we are just thrilled.
And several local businesses will call it home.
We're in talks right now with the Visitors Bureau, Visit Lex as they're known, to have both their tourist sort of departure zone as well as their corporate offices. And then we're also in talks with Breeders' Cup for their corporate offices.
But before it goes from this to this, there's a lot of cleanup and rebuilding to do.
They're moving along wonderfully.
Administrative Officer Jessica Walker says getting rid of environmental hazards is what crews are working on now.
Back in 2012 was when we closed the historic museum that was in the building because of the asbestos that was found. So asbestos and then the lead paint. The asbestos is on the HVAC equipment, and the lead paint obviously is the paint that's in the dome and the rest of the building. So we're trying to get rid of those kinds of materials.
When cleanup is done, the goal is to transform this into a modern space while respecting the history of the structure.
Our developers that we have on board are real stewards of history in old buildings, and we have some of the best in the business doing this building. The 21C in Lexington here now, and then the building right next door, it's going to really bring a synergy to the whole entire area.
That synergy of food, fun, and flair between businesses, event venues, and hotels, all within feet of each other, is what planners hope will make the building a go-to destination for people all around the region.
I think people will just be shocked that that rotunda and that space exists in Central Kentucky. It's really one of a kind.
Be sure to stay tuned to Lexington Now in the coming months. We'll continue to give you updates on the renovation. Well, we are officially in the dog days of summer, but Lexington's pools are open at least for a little while longer to help you cool down.
My name is Scott Sheets. I'm the aquatic director here at Parks. We have 7 pools. We have one at Pickett, which is the pool that we're at now. We have Southland Aquatic Center, which is off Claysmo Road. We have Shiloh, which is off Reynolds Road. We have Woodland Aquatic Center, which is right in the middle of the town. We have Tates Creek Aquatic Center, which is at the end of Gaines Way. We have Castlewood, which is on the north side of town. We have Douglas, which is off Georgetown Road.
What are the prices of the pools in the aquatic centers, Scott?
The aquatic centers are 4 aquatic centers, which are Tates Creek, Castlewood, Southland, and Woodland are $5 for adults and $4 for children. Our neighborhood pools, which is Pickett, Shiloh, and Douglas, are $4 for adults and $3 for children. People.
For more information for Parks, for the pools and different stuff, where can people get information, pricing?
For more information and pricing, you can go to lexingtonky.gov and click the Parks and Recreation tab.
You can enjoy Lexington's pools and aquatic centers until August 9th. Coming up after the break, we'll give you a look at the new Senior Center.
Hello, I'm Detective Mark Thomas with the Lexington Police Department. You may also know me from Bluegrass Crime Stoppers. I'm here to talk to you a little bit today about a new texting system that we have available through any smartphone. In the body of your message, you can text LexPD plus your tip to crimes. When you're submitting anonymous information, we ask that you include several things that would help us conduct the investigations more thoroughly, such as a person's name, their home address, possible license plate numbers, any other people involved, or why you think that they're conducting the type of activity that you believe that they are. All of those things, no matter how small you believe they could be, are relevant to the investigation. So please include those. So remember, you can send your anonymous tip information either through text, you can call the Bluegrass Crime Stoppers anonymous tip line at 859-253-2020, or you can go online to bluegrasscrimestoppers.com. Thank you.
This message is brought to you by the U.S. Fire Administration. Have 2 ways out. When fire strikes, deadly smoke can fill your home within minutes. That's why the USFA wants you to plan and practice home fire drills. Draw a map of each level of your home showing all doors and windows. Discuss the map with everyone who lives with you. Practice your home fire drill at least twice a year. Make sure all doors and windows that lead outside open easily. Push the smoke alarm button to start the drill. Try feeling your way in the dark or with your eyes closed. Have at least 2 ways out of every room. If your first way out is blocked by fire or smoke, you can use your second way out. If there is smoke, get low and go. Crawl quickly under the smoke to your nearest exit. Close doors behind you and gather at a pre-planned outside meeting place where first responders can see you. Call 911. Remember, get out and stay out. Never go back inside for people, pets, or things. Learn more at www.usfa.fema.gov.
Welcome back to the show. Lexington's new state-of-the-art senior center is nearing completion. We talked with Christy Stambaugh to get an update on the project and what you can expect when the doors open.
Some of the things that you'll see at the senior center are an expanded program space. We're going from 17,000 square feet to 33,000 square feet. Not only that, but we're a part of a 22-acre park. And so there'll be a lot of amenities that the park has to offer, such as a walking trail, and we'll have pickleball courts, and of course we'll share those with the community. The walking trail goes all the way out through the park, out to the ball fields. There'll be a basketball goal, there'll be picnic shelters, there's already currently bathroom facilities, there's going to be a football field, there's 3 ballparks. Anyway, it's going to be just a fantastic place to have the Lexington Senior Center. Many of the things that we offer currently are going to be moved over with us and then blown up and expanded. So some of our favorite programs that we currently offer are ceramics and art and Tai Chi and Zumba and aerobics and bridge playing and card playing, bingo. All of those things are coming with us to the new center, and then we'll be able to expand and offer many, many more new different things. Like we have pottery wheels coming in, we have 2 new kilns coming, we have sewing machines just ready to be set up for sewing classes. We'll have an expanded billiards area with 3 brand new billiards tables. We have fitness equipment, state of the art, an entire fitness room with cardio equipment and weights, machine weights, hand weights, a dance studio or group fitness room. So no longer are we, the staff, going to be saying, oh, we can't offer that because we don't have space, or something else is happening in that room at that time. Now we're going to be able to expand and have designated spaces for designated activities. We're really excited about a cafe that's going in with outdoor seating right in the front of the building. And then there's patio seating in the back of the building as well, with raised flower beds, and part of it's covered, and there's tables with umbrellas, a beautiful yard for bocce, for croquet. So we're excited to be getting in this summer, 2016, so that we can truly enjoy the beautiful weather that Kentucky is bringing us. So the new center is at 195 Life Lane. And Life Lane it used to be a service road, and now it's a city street, going to be maintained by us. There's already Lextran buses that are operating both inbound and outbound, and the bus stop's in super close proximity to the new senior center at 195 Life Lane, which is part of Idle Hour Park. So if you're kind of trying to be oriented, you can get to the center either off of New Circle, across from Wood Hill Shopping Center, or where that Freedom Dodge is, or you can get to us from Richmond Road. And there are 3 magnificent entrances that get you back through the parking lot that is the Southland Christian Church. There's that McDonald's there. This Home Depot is close by. So we have lots of easy in, easy out, so different from our location on Nicholasville Road. So join us at the new Senior Center at 195 Life Lane, coming soon, the summer of 2016.
For more information about the city's new senior center, you can log on to the city's website. It's lexingtonky.gov. $250. That's how much you could end up paying in parking fines if you park in the wrong place. That's thanks to a new law or new local ordinance aimed at making sure that handicapped accessible parking stays accessible for the people who need it. You've likely seen this sign in front of a diagonally striped box in a parking lot and wondered, what is that space for?
So that access aisle really allows me as a person who uses a wheelchair to get in and out of my vehicle safely.
As you can see here, a driver or passenger in a lift van pulls into the space next to the stripes. They drop the lift and then the person in the wheelchair can safely get out. But all around town, people have been blocking or parking in these spaces, making it impossible for people in wheelchairs to use them. Now there's a new law to address that.
People get confused over those access aisles. So the new city ordinance states that in any new construction, any parking lot that's resurfaced, reconfigured, or redesigned, restriped in any way, the access aisle needs to be striped in yellow or white. Additionally, no parking anytime needs to be painted in that access aisle, and we need to have a sign erected that says no parking anytime.
Those who violate the new law could also face a higher fine.
The handicap parking fine in Lexington used to be $15, 1-5, which is not very much. So we approached our city council and they unanimously approved increasing the fine to $250.
In order for drivers to be aware of where not to park, existing business owners are being asked to restripe and properly post signage. Christy Stambaugh, Director of Aging and Disability Services with the City of Lexington, says the city is willing to help with that.
We would provide the sign to your business free of charge that says no parking anytime.
Stambaugh says making these changes is an important step in making Lexington better for everyone.
Because as our community is aging, we need to make sure that we're a very livable community. And by increasing handicap parking, that's one of the ways that we're making Lexington a more livable community.
For more information about where not to park and how to get some assistance on receiving one of those signs for your business so you can get in compliance with the new law, you can call 311 and ask to be connected with the Social Services Department. Well, summer is a great time to check out all of the flowers and trees at the UK LFUCG Arboretum. It's also time to take your kids out there so they can get a greater appreciation for the great outdoors.
Yes!
Okay, good.
Yeah, so we can get on stuff, okay?
Yeah. There's so much for them to do here. They love the Pioneer Cabin. They can pretend like they are on the frontier and playing with the plates and making a fire and hanging the laundry.
Jackie Gallimore is talking about the UK Arboretum Children's Garden.
Kids love to wade in the stream and get wet. They love to be in the boat and go fishing.
From the train to the varied terrain, there is plenty for kids to learn about and see. There's also structured programs to keep these little minds engaged when they aren't in school.
At 11, 1, and 3, we do programming, and depending on the day, we do a craft, a story time, plant something, or go on a hike with them.
Gallimore says the goal is about instilling a love and appreciation for nature in these little humans while they're young.
Whenever kids grow up, they're going to be our future scientists, politicians, that sort of thing. So we want them to love nature at a young age so they can grow up appreciating it and wanting to preserve it when they get older.
I can't wait. This is so fun.
For more information about the Arboretum and the activities they have for kids and adults alike, you can visit their website. It's listed here on the screen. City Council is on summer recess, but there's still plenty going on here in the urban county government, including the Board of Architectural Review meeting, Planning Commission meeting, and the Board of Adjustment. You can watch these meetings live on GTV3 or streaming on our website, or you can watch any archive meeting, and you can find a complete listing of meetings and events at lexingtonky.gov. Well, that is all for this week's edition of Lexington Now. We'll return next week with more news from your urban county government. But in the meantime, you can keep up with what we're doing by following us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. You can also get 24/7 traffic updates by following us on Twitter. Our handle is @LexRex. And if you want to see exactly what's happening on the roadways, you can look at our live street cams. You can access them by going to the city's website. For the staff and producers at GTV3, I'm Sherelle Roberts, and that's it for now.